I'm Kathy with the North Shreveport Branch of the Shreve Memorial Library System. Today I'm going to show y'all a fun way to decorate terracotta pots using napkins and Mod Podge. The supplies needed are a clay pot or a terracotta pot, 2 paint brushes. I like the foam brush for this project. A small container to pour your paint in. You can use a small cup or a plate. You want your paint, your Mod Podge. You want a sealant if you're going to use it outdoors, and the napkins of your choice, and some saran wrap. Now let's get started. First thing we're going to do is, if you're using a used or an old clay pot, you want to take it and clean it real good. Wash it, let it dry really good, and then you're going to take it and you're going to paint it. You can use whatever color you like. I use a chalk paint, but you can also use acrylic craft paint or spray paint. I like the white because the white shows up better with the napkin. It makes that napkin pop. And you're just going to take it and you're going to brush it on. And less is more when you're painting. You want to start out with less. If you need more, you can add more. But if you add too much at a time, you'll have a mess. And then as this dries, we're gonna move on to applying the napkin with the Mod Podge. Okay, the pot has dried now, and we're gonna take it and we're gonna add the napkin. You wanna take the napkin, and it is a 2-ply napkin, so you wanna pull that back piece off. And you wanna just dispose of that. Then you're going to take the part that you want to apply to your pot. I like the 2 birds, so that's what I'm going to use. And I've already cut some out for time purposes. And I'm going to use this right here. You're going to take your saran wrap. I'm not real good with doing this. And we're going to lay this down. You want to lay your picture down, face down. Then you're going to take your Mod Podge. And you're just going to lightly coat the back of that picture. You want to be sure to get all the edges. Then you're going to pick the saran wrap up. It will stick to the saran wrap. And you're going to lay that down on your pot. Position it where you want it. Now what this saran wrap does is it helps to smooth it out where you don't have as many bubbles. And you just want to gently rub it from the middle to the outer corners. And then you want to gently, after you get finished smoothing it down, you want to gently pull it up. The saran wrap, you want to pull it up. You want to be very careful when you're doing this part. You don't want to pull the edges of the napkin up. If you see it starting to come up, you can just rub it back down. And just gently pull it. You want to kind of pull it like that, and it's down. Just kind of go around the edges, make sure they're down. And then I like to take the Mod Podge and just gently go back over it. You don't want to rub too hard, you just want a light coat. When you're putting this on, it is going to look a little bit cloudy. It will dry clear. Okay. And then it's on there, and you just let it dry. Okay, if you're going to use these pots outside, you need to spray it with some polyurethane or some type of sealant that will seal the pot. Now, I like to use these for my herbs. So when you spray this, you want to make sure this dries with the Mod Podge for 48 hours. And then you want to come back and spray this, coat the inside good and the outside. They do make some that you can paint on, and it's easier to work with. Then you want to, again, let it dry for 48 hours before you actually use the pot. And that's it. Thank you for joining us today, and just happy planting.